guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you're here and I hope you enjoy some of the lovely footage I captured this week. We had a lot of pretty weather this week. I was able to wear dresses, have the windows open. We were outdoors quite a bit and late into the evening because the weather was so pleasant. There were a couple of days that were pretty rainy, and so those days we used to stay indoors, get a lot of schoolwork done and some chores. But on the other days, we did get some schoolwork done, but we definitely were done earlier in the day so that we can go outside and just enjoy the pretty weather. It's definitely feeling more like spring. I can see the birds are coming back. A lot of flowers are starting to bloom. All the buds on the trees are showing up and the days are getting longer. Lots more eggs from our chickens. So it's just very exciting time of year. I didn't make any new food this week. I stuck with my usual go-tos, some sourdough English muffins, some potatoes with bacon and onions and fried eggs for breakfast. Now that we've got so many eggs on hand, I am very happy that I get to make more eggs in the morning for breakfast. I did get a little decorating done, which was nice. I ordered these prints from Etsy and I put a little pretty picture of lemons in my kitchen and some new brighter floral pictures for the living room just to feel more like spring when you come into the house. So there's more bright colors, a lot less clutter, some faux flowers, and I'm excited to bring in fresh flowers once they start to bloom on the property, as well as have all of my fermenting vegetables from my garden on the shelves in the kitchen and things like that. They're so beautiful! Who's playing? Little babies. Good babies. I don't know if you guys remember, but a few months ago, my boys got to go help slaughter and butcher some pigs at a friend's, and they got another opportunity to do that. So Friday evening, several people gathered to slaughter and quarter the pigs, and then the next day, this day, Saturday morning, they went back and processed and butchered all of the meat. It was a fantastic time. My boys really enjoyed it. Not only did they get to experience this really great learning experience, but they get to hang out with their friends as well. I'm pretty happy. I got some pork roast, some fat, some sausage, and pork chops. And while they were busy doing that, I came home to relax in the sunshine. It was very nice. I had to capture this misty, moisty morning. Look at the fog. It's so cool. And it'll stay like this until the sun is a little higher in the sky, then it just dries it all up. You can see the grass is starting to get onion grass growing, so mowing season's right around the corner. Today's Sunday, and it's a little more relaxing when church is at my friend's house. I can take it much more easy in the morning. It was nice. I got to sit and chat with Hector and just enjoy my cup of tea until around 9 o'clock, and then I got some food ready, got myself dressed and ready to go, and by 10 we were out the door. So very different from when church is at our house and we've got, to vacuum and put the chairs out and get lunch ready and the kitchen ready for potluck and all the little extra steps, which is wonderful, but it's nice that we get to take turns. Definitely lighten was such a nice Sunday morning and afternoon with friends and fellowship. We're home now, and we're actually going to have dinner at the campsite. So Ivan has his grill, and he's making some bacon, fried eggs, and we have some sourdough rolls that we cut in half, and he's just grilling them directly in the bacon grease on the griddle. So we're kind of having breakfast for dinner. I had like half a pound of ground beef defrosted in the fridge. So after we made the eggs, bacon, and toast, we made the burger meat on the griddle as well, and it was delicious. After dinner, the boys started melting plastic forks and shining their lasers through the smoke because it looked really cool. We played a couple of hands of Phase 10, and then they asked for cookies and milk. So I had to get some stuff done in the kitchen anyway, so I headed back to the house, made the cookies and milk, cleaned up the kitchen, fed my sourdough. I usually just put half a cup of all-purpose flour and some water to feed my starter, but every now and then I will mill some fresh grains and add a little warmer water just to change things up. I'm also going to start a crock pot and have it on low overnight to render some of this pig fat into lard. My plan is to make some brioche donuts again, as well as some buttermilk brined fried chicken. I cannot wait. So I have all this extra pig fat that I'm putting into the freezer, and I have that huge crock pot full of pig fat rendering into lard. I am so tired, but I really want to get just a few more things done before I head to bed. I'm gonna get this bread in the oven. My Dutch oven is in there and preheated, and I've got to wash the Instapot from this morning from church. We left it in the car all day. I forgot about it. So Hector and the boys just swung by to pick up the cookies and milk. They're back headed to the campsite, and they brought the Instapot to me from in my car. So I'm gonna wash that, wash the cookie sheet pans, put this in the freezer, bake this sourdough loaf, and head to my room for the evening. I'm so tired. I feel like the most forgiving sourdough loaf recipe is when you use 100% bread flour. This loaf is half bread flour, half fresh milled soft white wheat flour, and so it comes out fantastic, but the spring is definitely not as good as when it is all bread flour. This will be the last thing I do for the evening. After this bread loaf's ready, I'll just leave it cooling on the counter and head to bed, and tomorrow it'll be ready to enjoy at breakfast. Okay, so it's the next day. We are about to have lunch. We've had a very productive morning. There's several things on the list for today to be accomplished. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video and then share about today and the rest of our week in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. God bless you, and see you next time.